Finishing up at the farmer's market today. I got some beautiful flowers in this great shop. It's a little pop-up shop here. If you look here, it's a little cool VW.
In the afternoon or something. I said just don't.
Beautiful flowers.
Pop quiz. What percentage return do you get to your community when you spend money locally versus chain, retail, or online? Stay tuned to find out. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Becoming Bryn Headington. Today I'll be doing a local farmers market haul. I'm going to show you everything I got, all the spoils from my most recent farmers market visit. I've got so many amazing things. Sad news is that my local farmers market is closed for the season, but fortunately in Denver there are 36 farmers markets to choose from that go all the way until November, so we're still going strong. Also, please subscribe down below and click the little bell if you want updates about my latest uploads. Also, like and share with your friends. Back to our pop quiz. What return do you get to your community when you spend money locally versus online, chain, or retail? The answer is 48% return when you shop locally to your community. However, when you purchase online, retail, or chain businesses, you only get 13.6% back. So when you purchase locally, then that money actually goes back to you. So I thought that was a really interesting fact. I just want to say that I love going to the farmer's market. It's so much fun. There's live music, there's delicious food, food trucks, kids playing everywhere. You're allowed to bring your dogs. My local farmer's market sells like Bloody Marys and mimosas for Sunday mornings. Like, it's one of the best ways you can spend your time on the weekend with friends and family, and also get to shop at your local businesses. They have coffee, snacks, pastries, anything you could ever want. Not only is it really great to shop at your local farmer's market, the food is going to be delicious because it's local, it's fresh, it hasn't been on a truck from your local grocery store for who knows how long. You know that it's straight from the farm, which is in Colorado, right in front of you. And the farmers are generally super nice and helpful and will answer any questions that you have. Not only do you get to have really delicious food in your kitchen, you're also helping out your local community as well. Okay, taking a quick break, I have a question for you. I was thinking about doing a Meghan Markle hair tutorial. So as you can see, I've straightened my hair and it's super flowy and fun. And I was thinking, wow, I can kind of do a Meghan Markle thing. I would need maybe a bigger barrel curling iron. But if you're interested in me doing a Meghan Markle hair tutorial, please comment down below and write Meghan Markle hair, or I want to see your Meghan Markle look, and I will probably do a video on that. Moving on to my haul. So let's start off with some local honey. So my honey is made by the Honey People. They are in Denver, Colorado. They had different varieties like wildflower, and the one I got was actually a clover honey. So let's zoom in. These people were so nice and so knowledgeable about honey. It's really great for allergies when you buy local honey for you. I also got to taste a honeycomb. So actually you can taste the wax, and apparently you can actually heal a little bit faster when you chew the wax. Let's say you get a cut. If you chew the wax, it actually helps heal your cut faster, which I thought was a really cool fact. But really great honey, and I'm super excited to add this to my tea this fall. I went to the stand that has the young entrepreneurs. So these are adorable kids, like maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, and they actually grow their own produce, which is absolutely adorable. And I was like, whatever you want, I'll just buy whatever you have. You're just so cute. But from them, I got this delicious peach jam, and they made it themselves, which is super cool. They also make this delicious tea. This is called honey basil tea. There's a little zoom in, see how they did this themselves. So it is good for inflammation, joint pain, stress, and anxiety. I have this tea. It's actually really good, especially with honey. So I'm super ready for the fall. Cool. Next, I went to this really great place. Oh, they have these golden delicious apples, which are so good. I also have some delicious green beans as well. So green beans are so good to cook, especially for the fall. It's really good if you just cook it in butter. You can put a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh garlic on it. It makes an excellent side dish to anything that you have. Next, I got this basil from St. Killian's Cheese Market. It's just a local market that we have. They pretty much have everything. You know, they'll have pasta, sauces, they have delicious cheeses, of course. They have, you know, basic things like tomatoes, potatoes, onions, salad dressing, but they'll do salami, meats. It's just a really great local market. So if you don't want to drive all the way to the grocery store, they're right down the street. So I got this little bag of basil from them, and they are so nice. So I don't have a basil plant, but it's nice to have just like a small little bag that I can just take out as needed without it all going bad. Also from St. Killian's, I got this delicious goat cheddar cheese. So my husband loves this, and so do I, but you know, every once in a while I want to treat ourselves to some fancy cheese. But this is really delicious, especially for the upcoming autumn. But they're a really great place to get cheese. And I'll also link their website down below. Also from the farmer's market, these amazing people were selling Asian pears. Get out! So they also sell peaches as well. One of the booths sold peaches for like $10 a bag, but they were selling it for $5 a bag. So I was getting my peaches from them. So peaches are pretty much out of season, but I do have a couple here, which are so good. But they also had Asian pears, which I was super excited about. These are light, crunchy, sweet, and delicious, and they keep really well. It's almost like a cross between an apple and a pear, so really good stuff. Next, also from St. Killian's Market, you can get this delicious tender pork belly. I'll zoom in here. So the woman who is in this company, she was at the farmer's market and she was just giving out samples. It's tender belly and it's already fully cooked and wrapped. This is so easy to make sloppy joes. You can throw this on a sandwich and a bun if you want. Just mix it up with whatever barbecue sauce or even green chili. That would be a really delicious thing to have, but it's like super easy to make. It's already cooked. It's barbecue pork. Like, what else can you ask for? Next is Brother Mel's barbecue. So this will be an excellent pairing with my pulled pork. So this is made, so this really nice lady, I forgot her name, but her dad's name is Mel, and he makes this barbecue sauce. So it's his recipe. It's so good, just the right amount of smokiness and sweetness that I like in a barbecue sauce, but I'm gonna zoom in here. Perfect. And I think they have a website, so I'm gonna look that up and see if I can link it down for you below. But this is so good, and again, so great with pulled pork. So remember that peach place that sold peaches for $10 a bag? Well, they also make amazing jam. So this is the Peach Factory. So I just want to say that their peaches are amazing. I always stop and get a sample, and I usually get a bag a couple times for the season. But this jam is amazing. So I'll normally just go up there, I'll get like a taste of their peaches because, you know, it's really good. And then I get like a bunch of these. So this is a peach strawberry jam. Can you see that? Lovely. So this is so great. Again, paired with some goat cheddar cheese. Oh, it's so delicious. So it has this really nice balance of the sweetness of peaches and strawberries, and it's really gentle. You can also use it as a compote as well. It would taste really good with yogurt. So I really like this, and it's definitely one of my favorite parts of going to the farmer's market. Next, there's this guy who sells like tamales, but he also does salsa as well. Oh, So I love this salsa, and I'll have you check it out. So, so this salsa is so good. Like it almost has, I like it because it's fresh. There's fresh tomatoes, cilantro, there's onion in here. So it's a really fresh salsa, like a salsa fresca, which is why I really like this salsa. It's also on the sweet side, but they had a full range from mild to hot. They had like a chipotle, they had like a super spicy one that's more like green chili, also like a tomatillo as well. So it's like a green kind of sour tomato that they use, but they have a great range. And of course, I know that people come there like every weekend just to get their tamales, but I really like their salsa too. So this was the last day of the farmer's market, so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try everything. This is Aspen leaf salt, yummy. So let's zoom in here. So this lady was so nice to me. She let me try everything, but her salts are so wonderful. She smokes them herself, and she just adds the different ingredients. This is a rosemary, garlic, and lemon salt. This would be great on chicken, pork, fish, even if you want to sprinkle on your turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm super excited to try this. So next I have Real Roots. This is a ginger turmeric concentrate. So ginger and turmeric is really good for building your immune system, also helps prevent inflammation. So this is a $20 bottle, but it's a concentrate. Like, look how massive this is. You're only taking like 2 ounces of this a day probably, or maybe doing just 1 ounce, but you can put it in lemonade. Also, you can put it in your tea if you want. You can put it in any of your juices or smoothies just to give yourself an extra boost. This is great for the fall, especially if you tend to get sick. It will be really nice to add just a little shot of this. I also found out from the St. Killian's guy who owns the shop, the cheese shop, that he's gonna pick this up this fall, so I'll be able to have this year round. Yay! Thank you so much for watching my local farmers market haul. I had so much fun making this video. I love to support local businesses and visit my local farmers market, and also not only is it good for my health, it's also good for my community as well. If you really like this video, please subscribe and click the little bell so you can get updates about my latest uploads. Also like and share, I would love that too. If you have any questions about shopping local or visiting local farmers markets, I would love to hear your comments down below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And just remember to keep smiling and be possible.
Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. Well, I know as we dream of you. Just